And I like you very much, lover boy.
Whoa, I mean the candles, the music, the sexy dress. What's going on here?
Don't you like me? I'm your girl.
What are you doing this for?
I want you.
What do you mean?
I want your body.
Don't follow.
I want to have sex with you.
Totally lost.
Listen here, you bizarre man who has a picture of a spoon on his wall for some reason. I want your balls!
Oh, now I get it. Nice catch. Let's see your spiral. Ooh, not bad. Here's my underarm spiral. This is so much fun. Hey, this is sexual harassment, and I don't need to take it.
What just happened?
Let your head hang back and watch the clouds.
Well, maybe Jess can pop some sense into her overly whimsical way. Oh, come on! Is everything gonna be like this? Is every little mundane thing going to be an incredible adventure of laugh and whimsy? Imagine if I did every little mundane thing like this.
So whimsical in here!
Live your childhood fantasy somewhere else?
You guys are so not enchanting.
Oh, come on!
There are certain rules which apply in one's life with your sister.
Jesus. You know what? Let me try something.
Just do a cycle.
Oh my god. That's so much better. I can just look at the beautiful animation and not listen to dialogue from writers that were juggled as babies. In fact, I can just imagine my own story to make this one even better.
Hey, Awesome Claus, what did you do today?
Well, I made Christmas a whole lot more awesome this year.
Really? And how did you do that?
Well, I kicked Ron Howard in the balls for making The Grinch, shot at every greedy went shopping on Thanksgiving night, and produced 8 Hanukkah movies that were actually funny to people who can count past the number 4.
Wow, I think my balls just grew while talking to you.
It's all part of spending millions of dollars to animate something that actually makes an impact on somebody's life. I'm Awesome Claus.
God, this is great!
So, looks like it's the fastest kid in the class now, huh?
Ow! 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 Oh, no! 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 No!
No, he did not! He did not! He did not! No! There's yeah, and then there's no, and that was no! That was not no!
Okay, normally I wouldn't say that violence is the solution, but in this test, I say definitely choose answer F for up! Don't make him get out his cake decorating kit. The truth is, if we really could go into the future based on what these selfish little are like, they probably wouldn't like what they see.
You may think I'm a shrimp now, big brother, but I'm drinking milk. Which means I'll grow long hair, beautiful skin, and become totally self-absorbed, meaning I won't need to think for myself. And instead marry a wealthy millionaire who only wants me for my body. And then I'll feel this emptiness inside that only the miracle of cocaine can cure. But that's not enough, so then I'll turn to heroin for an even greater high. And then I won't know what's real anymore, and I'll wonder where my life went wrong. And then I'll be so jacked up on highballs that I'll try to kill myself in my maid's closet. But then I'll discover rehab and realize it was all part of God's plan. But then I'll relapse and fall right down the slippery slope again. Oh, Jesus, brother, lie cold and alone with my only friend, the glass of milk that started it all.
Milk? What the
Hey, this is my spot! Ah!
It's time for you to stop doing this!
Sure enough, they do start fighting back, and it's about time. I want to see some bad earth-bending effects brought to life by some state-of-the-art effect. Is that really the extent of your imagination, Shyamalan? Is that really the wide range of possibilities that you could pull off with this scenario? Earthbending. Earthbending. Taking the elements of Earth, the planet, and bending it to your will. And this is the poor piece of you could come up with. Okay. Let me give you a crash course, or a reminder, as someone who has clearly seen the show, what just one earthbender can do. One. That was all one earthbender in every single one of those scenes. Now, let's see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of your earthbenders from your piece of film could accomplish.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Don't worry, guys, I'll get him. Take that.
Now, just as a friendly reminder, this is what 5 guys could do in that other show you claim to be such a big fan of. What did your do again? Your version? There! Your version? There! Your version there! Your version there! Your version there! What's the matter with you? They don't need to be updated. They don't need to be fixed. They don't even really need to have movies made about them. But if you're going to do it, the very least you can do is understand the source material.
Well, of course I understand the source material. They're just simple kids' books.
No, they're not just simple kids' books. They're stories that we are continuing to read even today. They're stories that we remember years later, even when other stories fade from our memory. They're stories we will never forget, and for good reason. They're stories that helped shape our childhoods through well-thought-out writing, imaginative drawings, and endearing morals. And the idea of this, shaping somebody's childhood, the fact that it even has the same name, just makes me sick to my stomach. Maybe these simple kids' books are far more adult than you give them credit for. And I guarantee that'll show when years later both children and adults will still be reading these simple kids' books, while pandering bullshit like this disappears out of people's consciousness, also for good reason. Good art doesn't come from focus groups and statistics. It comes from people who share how they see things in their own unique way.
Critic, I think I like your book better than I like the movie.
So do I, kiddo. So do I.
Well, what the kind of a conclusion is that?
We need some kind of opinion to force on viewers.
Yeah.
Listen. Do you hear the critics sing? Sing about how they don't agree. It is a metaphor for life when mouths are big and speech is free. When the pundits all concur, you need to pinch yourself because You must be dreaming if that happens, it never does. Will you draw your own conclusion or give up and follow me?
It's all subjective.
Just don't be pretentious, that's the key. There's even some people who didn't like Toy Story 3. Do you hear the critics sing? Whether they praise or they bemoan, you know opinions are like everybody has his own. When you see a work of art, go with your gut and don't despair. Either you like it or you don't, and nobody cares. Ow! Ow!
It's like that show, TMZ. You know, the worst humanity has ever put on in the history of the human race. So terrible that I hate getting a clip to show you because I feel like getting the footage is giving them a fraction of support, and that makes me feel like the devil. Bad. And yet people still watch them like they're saying something important when all they're doing is praying somebody will blow their brains out to preserve whatever measly shreds of journalistic decency they have left.
Jesus.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go on a little longer. This show! If you're actually dumb enough to watch past the first 2 seconds without realizing it's sucking whatever intelligence you had, then you deserve your purgatory of rubbing tabloids on your genitalia, thinking you're getting and claiming to others that you know how the world works when really you're just crying your virgin to sleep every night while eating your Dorito and Captain Crunch sandwiches. No, seriously, you stab God every time you see this show. You a kitten every time you don't turn the channel. This show! Not a fan. So, just to reiterate, you Christmas special that clearly understands the holiday you're representing, what then is the meaning of Christmas?
You always win when you are good.
Yeah, because that's what Christmas is. That's what Christmas is. You got it, special. You got it. No, you didn't. And that's why this is the worst special. I'll tell you why. Because Christmas is not about that. It's not about that dumb message just trying to throw in at the last minute. You know what? It's not even really about giving or sharing or love or anything about that. That's a part of it, but there's something even more important. You want to know what it is? I'll tell you what Christmas is. Christmas is effort. It's putting effort into that kindness. It's putting effort into that sharing. It's putting effort into that loving. Because anyone can just give something. Anyone can just buy something, whether it costs $1 million if you're rich or nothing if you're poor. But by God, it's the effort you put into it. If you got something someone really wanted, then that's effort. Or if you made something that somebody didn't even know they wanted, that's effort. That's loving. It's putting the effort into that stuff. And that's something that's clearly not in this special. They just slapped it together, didn't give a shit. And you can't do that on Christmas, man. You have to try. You have to try to make this stuff good because that is what we're trying to do. It's about putting effort in something that's even bigger than yourself. Because when somebody comes up to me and wishes me a holiday from a religion, maybe I don't celebrate. If somebody said Happy Hanukkah to me, I'd wish Merry Christmas back. You know what? We'd be fine with it. You want to know why? Because we're both sharing something that we believe is bigger than ourselves. That is putting effort into that. That is celebrating something that's wonderful and loving and unbelievable. It's putting that effort into Christmas, into sharing something so great and fantastic. Let me show you something. Follow me, Mr. Cameraman. Follow me. You know, it is all about effort, because that is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to all come together so that we can celebrate and put that effort into everything that is good with the world. Like these people right here. Look at how much effort these people put in all the time. Unbelievable. Come here, you guys. These are people that work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all the time. They do such a good job. Guys, you've been doing so great. You got that guy with the glasses audience watching right now. Is there anything you would like to say to him this Christmas Eve?
God bless us, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter.
How about you? You got a movie quote?
Not really, but as we approach the new year, just know that we always want to get better and don't get drunk.
See, that's effort. Whether it be just a movie quote that means a lot to them or, you know, something very sincere, that's effort. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But it doesn't stop there, because we keep going out here showing more of the effort, more of the It's about this guy. Christmas is about this guy right here. That's right, the cameraman, my brother Rob. He's been working so hard. Hey, no, stand up, come on. You've been working so hard. You got everybody watching it right now. Anything you want to wish people this Christmas?
Merry Christmas?
Oh, come on, you do better than that, come on.
And Happy New Year.
Come on, bigger than that.
You filthy animal.
Oh, for God's sake, you can't think of anything better to say on Christmas Eve?
Okay, fine. It's a little hard to get into the Christmas spirit with the way it's been over-commercialized and stuff, but really when you think deep about it, Christmas is not just a bunch of things that you buy, it's about an attitude, a spirit, something you carry with you in your heart. When 2,000 years ago, a man was born into a stable, not adorned with gifts and presents and stuff and trees, but born into poverty. And you see that every day when a child does something nice for his grandma, or when, we give things to homeless people. It's something that lasts, that endures and goes on till the mountains may fall and the hills turn to dust.
Okay, take the camera. Okay, here, out here. Okay. It's about believing in something bigger than yourself, like I said, and putting that effort into it, because you don't have to believe in Christianity or Catholicism or any of that stuff. You don't have to be any religion. You just have to believe in humanity, and that's what's so great about it. It's believing in the best of humanity and the effort it puts into that bestness. It's about these two. This is my mom and dad. They put so much effort into raising me, because they are so awesome that way. This guy joined the Navy so he could help support and raise us, and my mom, she was gonna be an opera singer. But she had 2 kids and said, you know what, I'm gonna spend my life dedicated to that. And that is so unbelievable, and that is Christmas. There's such goodness. There's such goodness in these people. So, Dad, you got so many people watching right now. Is there anything you want to say to that guy with glasses audience on Christmas Eve here?
Merry Christmas to all of you. And most importantly, remember, we have lots of merchandise in the Channel Awesome Country Store. 15% off if your name rhymes with Walker. It's going to be really...
That's the kind of ham he is. That's the kind of guy that my dad is. You can see where I got my terrible sense of humor, but nonetheless, he has spent... come on. But nonetheless, he has worked so hard to raise us, and he has just been so positive, so upbeat, and I love my dad. And Mom, I got a question for you. It's a question I really wanted to say for you because you're so loving and you're so heartfelt and everything. There's a lot of people out there who don't associate Christmas with the best stuff. Maybe they don't have many friends or much family, and maybe they're spending it alone, or maybe they associate it with a bad time. There's so many bad things that happen out there, and Christmas is such a good time. And I know you feel it, you feel like I feel it. What can you say to people out there who are not having such a good Christmas?
This is the time of year to reach out to someone else who is lonely or is having a hard time and do something nice for them, because when you do that, you will feel less lonely inside of yourself as well. It's a perfect time of year to do something for somebody else and think of others.
That's really nice, Mom. Thanks so much. This movie sucks balls, but I love you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!